Welcome to Homeschooling 101. So you're here as part of a 5-day workshop. So there's going to be 5 different videos where I am going to share with you how amazing homeschooling can be and give you the skills and the confidence to take on this amazing journey. I've been homeschooling my 5 kids for 16 years. And over that time, I've got to experience so many amazing memories, build great connections with them, and provide them really an education that is above what they could have got in the school system. But I know what you're thinking is, man, taking on such a huge challenge like that, it can be overwhelming and you might not feel qualified. But I'm here to tell you, you are totally qualified to do this job, okay? Over the next 5 days, I'm going to show you how not only are you qualified, but I'm going to show you how setting the right intentions can completely take away that overwhelming feeling of I'm not good enough. And I'm going to show you all the benefits of homeschooling, how you can make your kids excited to learn every day. Okay, and we're going to individualize the learning process so that even if you have this wild child that can't sit still in the schoolroom, you're going to be able to get them excited to learn. Okay, so remember, this is part of a free 5-day workshop. Don't forget to click the link in the description, and then I will take you through that 5-day journey, and you will feel amazed how empowered you'll be. I'm Robyn Robledo. You may have found me through my adventure travel blog, nomadswithapurpose.com. Over 5 years ago, my husband Victor and I decided to ditch conformity and live a life in search of passion and fulfillment. We downsized our life, moved into an RV, and took long road trips all around the western US, through Canada, and even up to Alaska, all with our 5 kids. When we weren't exploring the US, we were summiting peaks and surfing waves in places like Bali, Hawaii, New Zealand, Spain, France, and more. In fact, for 6 months, we lived out of a camper van and traveled through 15 European countries. But even before this, we have always homeschooled our kids. For us, we didn't want to just raise our kids, we wanted to enjoy our kids. I believe homeschooling provides the opportunity to raise kids who are happier, healthier, and truly thrive. And I'm here to share with you my knowledge from 16 years of homeschooling and guide you on the path to happy homeschooling. Welcome to day 3. So today we are going to redefine the 3 R's. We're going to make them 6 R's. So you probably know with homeschooling that, or with schooling in general, that we're teaching usually the 3 R's: reading, writing, arithmetic. And yes, I am such a firm believer that your child absolutely needs to have a firm grasp of those. Do they have to be amazing at geometry or algebra 2? I don't think so. But we do want to keep teaching reading, writing, arithmetic to our kids. However, there are 3 R's that I am super passionate about, and they are research, rhetoric, and resourcefulness. And this is what becomes the backbone of your homeschooling curriculum. Today, we're at a completely transformational part of life, it feels like. Things are changing so fast. What the jobs that exist today, most of them are not going to be the jobs your kids are going to be getting in the future. And we don't even know what those are necessarily. So it's not like before we said, okay, you're going to study because you're going to become a doctor. Right now, we don't even know what we're necessarily training our kids for, but we need them to be able to learn. So we need them to be able to research fast. All this information is at our fingertips. We need them to be able to find information and apply that information quickly, intelligently, okay? So research skills is a completely different way to look at your homeschooling days. In addition, rhetoric. Our ability to be successful is communication. Okay, we need to be able to communicate, and that is going to give your kids such an edge in life. If they can, before maybe had to be in just purely in writing, but right now we need, podcasts are big, YouTube is big. There are so many, sales funnels are huge. We need to make our kids able to communicate. So rhetoric has to be redefined. I mean, you don't need your kid to just be able to do a 5-paragraph essay. You need them to be able to get on video and explain themselves and talk with confidence. Or you need to be able to have them write their ideas, not as a 5-paragraph essay, but maybe as a marketing page, a sales page, a landing page, things like that. So we need to rethink the tools we're giving our kids, what those 3 R's are going to be. And then my absolute favorite is resourcefulness. We need kids who can figure stuff out, okay? So a big reason, I love the lifestyle we live. I know it's not for everybody, but we are put in challenging and situations where we have to adapt all the time. We land in new cities or new campgrounds, or we're out on hikes and weather patterns move in. Challenge is important for having these resourcefulness skills. So we need to be able to provide opportunities for our kids to adapt, to use resources, gather knowledge, test things, experiment, figure stuff out, which means you've got to get your kids out in the world, outside the house, so that they have new stimulus, okay? And this is really important. I know it's hard because sometimes the world feels scary right now, and we want to protect. I know, I love my kids. I want to protect them and keep them in a bubble so that nothing hurts them. But I know that long term would be doing them more harm. So I have to trust in the skills I'm providing them. I have to create systematic approaches to things. I'm not going to just put my child at the top of a cliff and be like, oh, I hope they don't fall off. So you're really building a trust between you and your child over this homeschooling experience. But that's a great thing. That's a cool thing. It's going to give them an advantage, I promise. I see it in my older kids all the time. Okay, so remember, the 3 R's are important, but these new 3 R's are equally important, if not more important, to give your kids the tools for success later on. Okay, so this was day 3. If you didn't already sign up for the entire 5-day Homeschooling 101 workshop, links in the description, and you'll get access to all the free workbooks. You'll get daily emails from me. It's really great. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day.